Alright, I'm going to be playing the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk. The Amulet of Chaos is what I'm going to be playing for the next E3 little demo showcase that I'm going about here. I think this is like a tactical game. So I am very, very interested in how this game actually plays out. Interestingly enough, it has like a narrator gender, which is interesting. Mute the dwarf. Also interesting is I actually can't change any of these settings. Oh, they can only be modified in game. But yeah, this game caught my eye a little bit earlier in in one of the showcases, and I was like, that kind of seems like my kind of game. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I have no idea what like good anti-aliasing is, but I'm just gonna turn everything to max because wow, you can actually choose hertz? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I'm going to give this game a shot. We're going to go with keyboard and mouse. Interestingly enough, I can't actually select keyboard or gamepad. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, let's give the demo a shot. I believe this is a relatively silly game. I mean, we got a dwarf here, or what seems like a dwarf puking, and we've got like Conan just doing Conan things.
But you shall not pass.
That's for the undead.
Run!
No!
First chapter, a feeling of déjà vu. The party advances. A steely-eyed ranger, a brutal barbarian, a ruthless ogre, a wizardess with fiery hair, an agile elf, a wily thief, a dwarf, well, you know, just a dwarf. Together they have just crossed into the terrible dungeon of Naheulbeuk.
This dungeon's nothing to write home about.
Don't know what we'll find inside here, but it stinks.
That's easy. The ogre just took a dump 5 feet from the door.
I've got a strange feeling of déjà vu.
Because of the ogre shit?
Have you been here before?
I feel like I'd know if I had.
Probably not. No one's ever got in here before.
By the way, what is our quest?
We must find the 12th statuette of Gladalfura.
A statuette?
It's written in the tablets of Skellis that only a one-legged gnome from the northern forest, dancing by the moonlight in the middle of 12 statuettes wrapped in ham. As I was saying, only a one-legged gnome shall open the gates of Zaralbak, and thus accomplish the prophecy.
But what is this strange prophecy?
No idea. We're only in it for the gold. That's why we came here.
Yeah, and I knocked before coming in.
And I called you a half-wit. Ha!
Okay, let's all get along, okay? Let's focus on the statuette.
Do we have any idea where it's located?
Like every statuette, it's in a treasure room, guarded by a powerful warlock.
Battle!
Maybe his powers are even greater than mine.
Sounds about right. What kind of monsters live here?
So, if you look at the random encounter table, these are the monsters in this dungeon. Several kinds of undead, giant spiders, orcs, and goblins.
Hey, goblins.
Underground trolls, warlocks, cursed knights, mutant rats, a bottle of oil, some toilet paper, 2 sponges, and ravioli.
I think you're also reading your shopping list. So no dragons, right?
Nah, well above our level, Cap. Anyway, let us go forth.
I love it so far. I want to reduce the voice settings down, but the audio work is not quite like normalized, so some characters are a little bit quieter than others with certain lines and things like that. So I'm just gonna leave it alone, and if they're louder than me, then who cares?
You arrived at a junction and must face 3 choices.
All those doors are closed and blocked off by a strange glowing seal.
Weird. And I'm having another deja vu.
Oh, shiny, pretty.
Probably some kind of magic lock we have to dispel.
No way we're getting over by some goddamn door. My cousin Klingly always says, if it's magic, hit it harder.
No, wait! Oh, my head. You f***ing more... Where are they? Shit! Hey! Dwarf! Elf! Dang it. Did everybody get lost but me? What was that noise?
Also, I really like playing Dungeons and Dragons, and this feels like Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, damn it, an orc. And I'm alone, of course, I'm alone!
This is the perfect opportunity to discuss the matter of combat, a crucial subject when adventuring in mysterious dungeons.
Open door! Gotta go! Me eats bad, go tripe!
No, I'm not done. Go away, you meanie.
Sounds like an elf. Anyway, be cool. He's alone. This shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. And, from the looks of things, it's a tactical game. I am covering up 2 buttons. We might move me to the other side of the screen here, depending on how important those buttons are. Let me see here. Every character has 2 action points. They can perform an action and move once per turn. They can also move further by using both action points, sacrificing their action. This is sprinting. Order is not a problem. This means you can move then attack or the opposite. Be careful, as some actions will end your turn if your character still has 2 action points. Okay. So this is the second one. It looks like there's cover as well. Alright, so move the ranger on one of the 3 tiles behind. As you can see with this orc, the orientation of the characters is important. Backstabbing gives higher hit chance, critical chance, and will do more damage. Orient yourself towards the orc, the backstab. Oh, so, oh my gosh. So you're choosing the tile that you're going or moving to, and then you need to select orientation as well. And if you I guess that doesn't matter, but interesting. Select the melee attack in the action bar down here. Just want to kind of look at some of this other stuff too. Okay, here you'll find an overview of the affections and status effects which can affect characters and their durations in turns. You can also check in this box their dodge value in percent. There's some weird symbol that I can't really see. Their protection value, I think might be like an armor. Yeah, kind of armory. Their level and their threat level. Okay. The heart, or affections, means the orc is suffering from a penalty to his characteristics for 2 turns. I don't see a heart over here. Oh wait, no, that's not a heart. That's a down arrow. Okay. He's gonna poop on you? I hope not. Oh, we can actually see how much damage we're gonna be doing too, and we get the little hit percentages. That's nice. That's very nice. Here are the details of your hit chance. This is very important. As you can see, you have a positioning bonus because you're standing behind the enemy. However, if your attack succeeds, your enemy may still dodge or parry your blow. It's not just about having high hit chance. I don't like that. Attack the orc and kick his butt.
Ow!
The orc is not feeling so good. Use wheel click on him to access Details about his statuses and affections. The orc is weakened. This means he is less efficient now that he's all banged up. His hit chance, physical resistance, and magical resistance are worse. There are three weakness thresholds depending on the character's health. If a character's health bar changes color, this means they're weakened. Wow. This panel also allows you to see the detailed afflictions. Oh, that was afflictions. I said affections. Wow. Which affect the character. Here, it's a penalty of -1 to movement for a duration of 2 turns. Now, kill the orc. Attacking an enemy twice without moving between attacks grants you a focus bonus, which raises your hit chance on an enemy that you already attacked during your previous turn. So, can I press like 4? Well, I can't just like left click him to attack him. Looks like I need to actually select this. Ha! Cool. At the end of combat, all characters gain some experience. They gain a baseline share just for having participated in the combat, and a varying amount depending on their actions or their luck. A character who goes unconscious during combat will suffer a small penalty to their experience gain. Okay. I can get behind the system, even though it's a cardinal sin in of itself. But I mean, well, no, they have to participate. I don't. Well, whatever. The ranger is wounded. Heal him by giving him a potion, or with the party heal button. Health does not regenerate between battles, so you have to make sure to heal your wounds after combat.
Well, it tastes bad. Reminds me of my granny's soup.
Great, now click on next. Now you can click on next, but the whole thing is in bold, and move on.
Hooray! You saved me!
This is... yeah, he's... I mean, they're gone.
There were more than one?
So many I couldn't even count them. But I killed one, which sent them all running. Are you all right?
It was horrible. I found myself in these disgusting toilets. But where are the others? What's going on?
It's because of that moronic dwarf. He must have triggered a magic trap. The whole party's been scattered around this floor. We need to find them.
How about we don't find the dwarf?
No, we'll need his axe if there are other orcs.
Don't you think you could handle them by yourself?
Yeah, that's... even the greatest heroes have their limits. Anyway, let's not hang around here.
Alright, I don't see like a mini-map or anything like that. Okay, so I can hold down the mouse button to move. Pressing Alt is not doing anything. Shift. Okay, so Tab will highlight things that I can loot or look at. Oh, did I miss anything over here? Like mega noise outside.
Ah, here's the thief.
Yippee! Plus, he's not the dwarf.
Silence. You'll get us spotted. There are orcs in this room, and they've got bows and arrows.
We need to devise a plan.
Okay, I got a plan. You attack them while I stand guard, just in case somebody ambushes us.
Sounds like something a coward would say to avoid a fight.
Absolutely not. It's very rational behavior.
I've got a bow, too. I can shoot arrows.
Yikes! Another good reason to take cover. When you're behind an obstacle, you're less likely to get hit. Even by friendly fire.
Well, got no choice if we want to move ahead. We got to get rid of those orcs. How many are there?
I can only see one of them right now. But the others must be close.
I got you. A group of one. I hate people who make a fuss over nothing.
When fighting alone, charging head-on is fine. But when in a group, a battle must be planned. Careful positioning can save you from crushing defeats.
Okay. During the planning phase, you can deploy your characters before combat starts. You can position your characters in the highlighted area. Movement doesn't cost action points during the planning phase, so you can take as long as you want to strategize. Oh, still, we'll hold your hand, as it is your first time. Select the elf who is out of cover. Have her take cover in the highlighted tile to protect her. Full cover can protect you from ranged attacks. They give your opponent a 40% penalty to their hit chance. Okay, now select the ranger. Have him take cover too. Hiding behind half cover will not fully protect you from ranged attacks, but the attacker will suffer a 20% penalty to hit chance when attacking you. Now select the thief. Position him in one of the highlighted tiles so that he's protected from ranged attacks and can sneak up on the dwarf. One of... here's how the order of actions is determined. Initiative is ranked depending on the character's courage. If their courage is equivalent, the higher dexterity is prioritized, then the level of the characters. If their levels are the same, then it's up to chance. Click on Fight whenever you're ready for the combat to begin. This orc is now in vigilance, which means he's keeping an eye on the area and will attack any enemy that enters it. Since he has not moved before going into vigilance, he can make 2 vigilance shots. If he had moved, he could only be able to make 1. Ah, that's a very nice indicator there. Also potentially implies, because it's not fully centered like it is here, that you can have more vigilance shots. Interesting. The ranger could move forward, but this would get him shot by the orc in vigilance. Too dangerous. Time to talk about the ability to delay your turn. That's one of the buttons I'm covering up. If a character has not used any of their any action points, they can delay their turn and play at the end of the round. They will act at their normal initiative the following turn. It's a useful ability when you'd like to let another character, friend, or foe act before you do. Now delay the ranger's turn. Alright, so that button. The thief is not the toughest, or even the bravest of fighters, but he can dish out a lot of damage and interfere with your foes. Time to get rid of this orc's vigilance. Mouse over him to make his vigilance area appear on the ground. Interesting. This is the vigilance area the enemy is watching. If one of your characters enters this area, they'll be targeted by a vigilance shot. A character who has entered vigilance mode without moving before, like this one, can shoot twice. If a character in vigilance takes damage, or if an enemy moves right next to him, their vigilance will be cancelled. During movement, you can set some waypoints with left control. This will give you the ability to determine a specific path for your character, instead of the suggested path. If the movement becomes yellow, this means you will sprint. Sprinting will allow you to move further, but will consume both your action points at the end of your turn. Move the thief closer by setting waypoints on the tiles to cancel the orc's vigilance. Oh, okay, they're highlighting. Oh, okay. So it's not like holding it down; you just press it. Now orient the thief towards him. The elf is a former pony grooming champion, braiding category. He's also the least bad character with a bow and has some support skills that can be quite useful. Mouse over the highlighted tile to see which targets the elf can shoot. Aiming arcs enable you to preview which targets you can reach by mousing over a tile. The color of the arcs vary depending on your hit chance. Usually, archers cannot shoot if an enemy is at melee range, unless the latter is knocked over, stunned, or frozen. Move the elf to the highlighted tile. Face that way. Select the standard ranged attack and mouse over the orc to ready your shot. Your range is highlighted in red on the ground. The enemies within range are also highlighted in red. The range of ranged attacks varies depending on your weapon and some skills. Since the orc is outside of your maximum range, you'll suffer a 10% penalty to your hit chance against him. I don't see my range. There we go. If a character, friend or foe, is adjacent to your target and your line of sight, they will be highlighted in orange, meaning there's a chance your shot hits them by accident. The probability of this happening is equivalent to 10% of your hit chance. It is shown in red in your hit chance detail. Now attack the orc with your ranged attack. Oh man, friendly fire is rough times. Oh, but we got him. That was a lot of damage too. Now that the orc's vigilance has been cancelled, you can safely move the ranger forward on the highlighted tile. Where we go over flanking. Now attack. Now let's talk about support. This is a crucial mechanic. When an ally is oriented towards your target, they will provide you with their support. Usually, support will grant you a 5% bonus to your hit chance. You can stack multiple supports, but only with melee attacks. Characters with high charisma will gain a bonus to their hit chance for every supporting character. Here, the ranger has a 9% bonus to his hit chance instead of the 5% bonus thanks to his charisma. Finally, as support does not require an action, a character can support an attack even if they have already taken their turn for this round. Keep that in mind when orienting your characters. Orc has a lot of HP. Okay, I was about to say
Very
attack
nice
of opportunities. Wrong move. The orc just took 2 opportunity attacks to the face when fleeing. Each character controls the 3 tiles in front of them. If the enemy leaves this area, they will be hit by an opportunity attack. This type of attack deals slightly less damage than a normal attack, but cannot be dodged or parried. It can still miss, however. Be mindful of opportunity attacks when planning your moves.
Ow!
In combat to move on. Maybe I can defend. Okay. This is definitely my kind of game. Look, the orc left his bow. Get your hands on the loot by clicking Take All. Like the name of the bow. Okay.
Woohoo! We won!
We did, thanks to my perfect planning. Let's keep going. The others can't be that far.
How do I equip the bow?
Ah, finally, there you are.
Yeah, well, we had to fight off hordes of orcs to get here.
Bloodthirsty and cunning orcs, mind you.
And you wouldn't believe the stink in those toilets.
You're losing me. He says he's stuck and can't open the gate.
Looks like some kind of pantry, but it's empty.
He says he only had a small bite.
I see. There must be some kind of mechanism somewhere.
Levers can be far from the mechanism they activate.
Investigate the room for a lever to free the ogre. You can use tab to highlight any interactable objects in your surroundings. Mine? You don't want to activate that yet. Could be all kinds of fat loot. Okay, there's not all kinds of fat loot.
Here we go, it's opening!
Aw, I'm happy too, buddy.
I'd have expected him to bend the bars.
He was too anxious to be on his own. Ogres are very sensitive.
All the cumbersome stuff the party finds usually ends up stashed in the ogre's bag, because he's the strongest. Since it's rather impractical to rummage through, we've come up with an interface for you.
Now open the inventory to check. Aha, that's that button. I'm not covering up anything yet. The ogre is the one who carries all your inventory on the right. On the right. But each character has their own equipment on the left. There's a weight limit in your inventory, so you can't just carry everything around with you. Look, the bow you found in your last combat. Mouse over it to check out its statistics. You can read the characteristics of a weapon in the highlighted area. All weapons share the same 4 stats, but some have additional magical properties. Damage, the damage range of the weapon. Hit chance, the accuracy bonus brought by the weapon, which we added to a character's natural accuracy. Can be raised by items or passive skills. Critical chance, the probability of striking a critical hit with this weapon can be raised by items or passive skills. Critical damage, this is the critical damage multiplier. Your damage will be multiplied by this number if you trigger a critical hit. So it looks like I'm covering up some of that. So let's go ahead and move me over here. We're covering up a belt, but you know, whatever. Each character can be equipped with a main weapon and a secondary weapon, with the exception of the ogre and the wizardess, who can only use one weapon. The ranger can equip a bow as a secondary weapon. Equip the bow you just found by right-clicking equip, or by dragging it onto a secondary weapon slot. Interesting. You can navigate between characters by clicking on their portraits. Look, the portrait of the ogre is red. This means he suffers from a wound. Click on him. A character gets wounded when they fall in battle or trigger a trap during exploration. Mouse over the ogre's wound to get more information. Wounds can be healed by a bandage or by resting in a tavern. You will suffer the penalty associated with the wound as long as it is not healed. If a character falls in combat again while still wounded, the wound will get worse, raising the corresponding penalty. There are 3 wound thresholds. Use a bandage from your inventory to heal this nasty-looking wound. Use a bandage, you can use right-click, use like other objects, or click and drag the bandage directly onto the wound. Get back to the game whenever you're ready. I picked up some mining boots.
Crap, what a mess.
Play characteristics. Alright. Yeah, this game is got some depth to it. A lot of HP for starting out.
The poor get poorer.
So can you not equip this?
How come people...
Don't mix the potions or boom.
Oh, it doesn't look like anybody can equip these. Is interesting. I guess that's what the portraits down here are supposed to signify.
Well, I found some writing materials in his bag. I should be able to map the dungeon now.
The wizardess keeps the map updated. It's usually best to act as if you know where you're going, although I'm pretty used to most players f***ing around by clicking haphazardly.
I clicked out because I was going to move down a little bit. The wizardess is in charge of the dungeon map and the quest journal. Open it to learn more. There's the
go
minimap.
ahead.
Oh boy. The quest journal is on the left. Here, you can not only find the objectives of your main quest, but also your secondary quests. The map is on the right. You can use it to get your bearings around the dungeon, and it will be updated throughout your progress. Narrator suddenly female. I barely caught that as well towards the end there. And I was like, did I hear something like that? Okay.
I hear something. Someone's coming.
Go check it out.
Why should it be me? Rangers are usually the scouts.
Coward!
Yes, sir. It's a perfectly honorable life choice.
Time for lunch, guys! Come on! Grub time!
Intruders.
Let's eat them too!
Maybe I could go back to the inn to ask for help.
Shut up. We got no use for wimps. You have to fight like everybody else.
Alright, we get a ton of party members. Now that you've gathered some of your party, your characters have unlocked their first skills, which will prove useful to defeat these orcs. Begin combat by pressing fight. The ranger is a jack of all trades. Ranged attacks, supports, heals. He has a lot of options. Select one of his tactical skills to learn more. Here you'll find useful information about your skills. Every skill costs endurance and has a cooldown period. You'll gain back some endurance at the beginning of every turn. The ranger at level 1 can use tactics. These skills can influence all your allies no matter where they are on the map. Once activated, a tactic will stay active until the end of combat or until the ranger dies. Only one tactic can be active at any one time. If you choose to use another, it will cancel the effects of the first. Tactic Assault is an offensive buff, while Tactic Defense is a defensive one. Select and use the tactic that you wish to have during this battle. Alright, so this is increases accuracy. And this is dodge. Let's do dodge.
Hold your ground!
Alright, now move your ranger into the highlighted tile. We're about to learn how to combine your character's strengths. The ogre is your most brutal character. However, he is not that accurate. That's why he could use some support from your other characters. Oh, and he doesn't really like wearing armor. The ogre has the Kadula Opog skill. In Ogreish, this means, please mind my personal space. Get closer to the orc in order to use it. Kadula Opog can push an enemy back 2 tiles. Since the ranger is oriented toward your target, the orc will also be targeted by an opportunity attack if he is pushed back. Oh, so this is not something in D&D that you can do, like forced movement triggering attacks of opportunity, but this is very cool that it's in this game. All right, so attack the orc. Very cool. Oh, and he takes damage from it too? Cool. The Wizardess is your area of effect specialist. She is frail, but her powerful attacks can hit multiple enemies simultaneously. Her attacks can also inflict some powerful status effects like burning or frozen. There's an archer. First things first, let's take cover. At level 1, the Wizardess has 2 spells under her belt, a Cure Minor Wounds and the formidable Wazaz Whirlwind. Spells cost astral energy and also have a cooldown period. You'll get some astral energy back at the beginning of every turn. Select the Whirlwind and let's check it out. Wazaz Whirlwind has an area of effect spell, which means it can also hurt your friends. Be careful where you cast it. Aim for the highlighted tiles so it can hit the 3 orcs simultaneously.
Toga, Swala, Bodwaza!
Cool. The Thief's level 1 skill is the Sneaky Strike. This attack can dish out a lot of damage, but only if your target is facing away from you. Since there are no orcs in range facing away from you, delay your turn and let them act first. Maybe you'll find an opening after their turns. The elf is exposed. She is a frail character. Position her behind cover and the Wizardess so you can protect her from the archer who is about to act. The elf skill is the Elven Ricochet. It's a highly sophisticated technique which will randomly hit up to 2 targets in a 2-tile radius around the last target. That doesn't sound good. Shoot the orc on the highlighted tile to have a good chance of hitting the other orcs. Be careful as it might also hit your friends. It is an elven technique after all. Great. Oh my gosh. Not worth. Finally, an orc is vulnerable to strike. Sneak up behind him. Now use your sneaky strike. Wow, this does a lot of damage. Finish combat as you see fit. I think I will. Oh, right. Well, right. There's like an initiative thing going on, so I can't just select who I want. Can I attack him from here?
Yeah.
I can. Okay. Okay. Here you go, a great victory. Don't forget to take your loot and heal your characters before the next fight. Select next whenever you're ready.
Wow, what a fight!
Still, those orcs weren't in fighting shape. I think they were running from something.
If that's the case, so should we.
Enough defeatism. Let's go. We still have to find the dwarf and the barbarian.
The voiceover did not match the text for the ranger on his first bit of dialogue there. All right, give you that. Oh, this is probably gonna go on the barbarian.
Come on, have a taste of my act, you orc scum. There's one dwarf yet in this dungeon who still draws breath.
Yes, we'll kick your face in.
You're lucky we're here. You're in over your head.
Nothing's over my head. I'm tall for a dwarf.
Oh boy. I was like, why am I way over there? The dwarf and the barbarian are in a tough spot. You'll have to help them before they get overwhelmed. Begin combat when you are ready. Move people up. Now that the ranger is equipped with a secondary weapon, he has a new tactical option. He can perform ranged attacks. Play your turn as you see fit. All right. Barbarian is a powerful, nimble fighter. He can move a little further than his companions and he hits hard. However, his protection is rather low and his hit chance is not that good. The good thing with the Barbarian is he's rather straightforward. His first skill, Steel Barrage, targets all 3 tiles in front of him. Select Steel Barrage and let's check out what happens if you attack those 3 orcs. Another one bites the dust. Leaving this spot is still too dangerous for now, as you would get hit by 2 opportunity attacks. You don't have much choice there, so you should just end your turn, which is that button over there.
That didn't hurt.
Uh-oh. Your enemies have skills too. Those orcs can knock you down, although there is a chance to resist this thanks to your physical resistance. A knockdown character will skip their turn and is easier to hit. Oof. Our dwarf is a noble descendant of Girdle, Shiny Butt, and as such was predestined to an adventurer's life. He has enough hit points to endure a charge of a rabid troll, but is rather slow. He loves heavy armor, shields, and gold coins. The dwarf is in trouble. Weakened and surrounded, he may very well die before the next turn if you leave him like this. Time to talk about defensive stance. It's a skill that all of your characters know. Select it. The defensive stance raises your character's protection and physical resistance until next turn. It will also protect them from critical hits. However, a character who is in defensive stance cannot perform any opportunity attacks. Defensive stance can be cancelled if the character gets stunned, knocked down, or scared. Activate it to protect the dwarf from incoming attacks. Okay. The shortest path to your companions is blocked by crates. Thankfully, some elements of the environment can be destroyed, like fragile-looking crates. Usually it takes 2 hits to break them, but the ogre is so brutal he can destroy them in 1. Plus, he cannot miss this attack. Attack this crate and open up the path to your companions. You have a bow. Can't move right here. Ooh. You just got you just got hit by a critical hit, and the barbarian is now unconscious. He's not fully knocked out yet, but you have a limited number of turns to rescue him with a healing spell or a potion. The Wizardess has a spell of Cure Minor Wounds. It's not a very powerful spell, but it can be used at a range, like Cure Minor Wounds. An unconscious character can be healed with potions or healing spells. If a character has not been healed before the unconscious stage ends, they will be knocked out until the end of combat. Cast Cure Minor Wounds on the Barbarian. Oh my gosh, that was a gargantuan heal. Wow. These enemies can immobilize you with a crippling strike. An immobilized character can still act normally but cannot move anymore. They're also easier to hit for your enemies. Take that. All right, the ranger.
Go for the eye!
Forgot to activate this at first. And for some reason I can't back. Oh, I need to choose facing. I don't know what was going on right there. All right, you're alive.
Take that worm!
Just end your turn. Powerful attack, which could knock down the target. Kind of like you just defending. This defending thing is pretty strong. All those bugs on the floor. Oh man, I wasn't even paying attention to that. You're right. There's like all kinds of little cockroaches and things like that on the floor. What's this? What a jerk. Whoa. Oh, okay. I was like, why is he attacking? There we go. Magic attack. Oh. Alright, well, the thief is just having a hard time. Alright, I am definitely digging the gameplay of this game. This is right up my alley. Half parry.
That hurt. Ha ha! I've got the moves.
So you cannot move through allies, which is interesting. Okay. Kill him. Nice. Kill him.
Take that.
We coming for you, dog. We're gonna keep our squishies back here all safe and sound. Our little vigilance things ourselves. Oh, what a jerk. Alright, we are all up in that. Doesn't look like we can hit them from here. Nope. Now we'll just end your turn. Alright, the dwarf. We're just gonna defend. You're gonna defend. Right. Keep that up. Guess you're defending too. Hit him with the bow. Wow, she has no HP. None whatsoever. Right, yeah, barbarian time. Crunch. Your enemies are fleeing. They will try to run to the yellow area that just appeared. You won't make as much experience if they make it. Weird way to say that. In some battles, there won't be a retreat area, and they will just try to fight to the last breath. Stop them before they reach the retreat area. I can do that. %, not gonna kill though.
There!
Take that worm!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
Food in your face!
Got him. Alright, that was an interesting fight there. Okay, we got a doggy pot.
Look out, it's a weirdo. Old dude with staff. A wizard!
It looks more like a broom. Hello?
Hey, pay no attention to me. In fact, you shouldn't even be able to see me. It's just my invisibility ring acting up again.
He's a wizard.
He looks more like a janitor.
That's very reductive. I'm the head cleaning operative of this dungeon's mortuary maintenance, Janos Hitor. I deal with the corpses left behind by adventurers. The smell would get unbearable without me.
Akala yum yum orkum.
He's just gonna eat his orc if you don't mind.
I don't, as long as the floor stays clean, and it means less work for me.
Ew, I'm gonna be sick.
We're looking for a way to the next floor.
Usually, people like to take the stairs.
Yes, but there are some magic locks.
Really? Didn't notice them. I must be immune thanks to a spell of mine which enables me to go wherever blood has been spilt. We could make him take us to the dungeon, master.
Yes, take us with you.
Nuh-uh. No time for such threats. Got work to do.
A wizard. That was a wizard.
He realized he should withdraw with haste.
Who's this haste guy?
Oh, I didn't heal after that fight.
I've got some nuts for the squirrels.
Hands off my...
What's in there? Ah,
Sorry,
my
big.
bad.
Ah, it's a dwarf.
No, stay out of my pockets.
Boots of strategic retreat. Added to wish list. Yeah, this game has quite a bit of charm to it. I like it quite a bit. So far, I would definitely say I recommend it. What do we have here? Broccoli. Is this where we just came from? No. Oh. I just picked up a book. A Brief History of Orcish Culture by Michael Morschlock. This book is a part of anthropological works on Orcish culture. In other words, a waste of paper. A crude writing smears the first page. Pawned for 100 gold coins and gaming chips. Oh my gosh, you can actually read it. The scholars of the land of Fang believe that orcs were created for what was considered a laugh during the era of chaos. It is said that Cornetto, god of violence, pranked Slanoosh, god of secrets, who just came up with humans, who had just come up with humans. He took one of those, squashed his face, pulled on his ears, grilled him over lava, and threw him in a cursed bog. Then he slapped him back to life. The first orc was born. Oh, man. Oh, I just changed characters. Didn't know I could do that.
I'm hearing some vague chanting in the distance.
Yeah, I think it's too quiet.
This room might be trapped. Beware. We should find some other way.
I'm not listening to you anymore. You're a downer and you bum me out.
I just have a survival instinct.
Coward!
Whoa, 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 what's with all the shit talking?
Put on them kissy buddies.
Oh, dang it. A trap.
I told you so.
You should have detected this trap.
No one asked me to.
What? You... Well, it's official. I'm going to ignore the thief now.
Anyway, now we're asking you. Would you mind looking out for traps, please?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
I don't get why we're wasting our time with this guy.
Neutralizing a trap is a risky endeavor, which could bring one to a gruesome end.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
A trap. It's a staple of dungeoning and can be very dangerous for your team. Thankfully, the thief can detect them. To activate trap detection mode, choose the thief as your leader. I saw a... Very interesting. If I press shift, I swap over to the thief. Detecting a trap is good, but disarming it is better. Once he has spotted a trap, the thief can try to disarm it, get closer to the statue, and interact with it. Well, first...
Grom doesn't need a map.
Alright, so that's the entry hall. But we never went over here. Oh, that's where we're supposed to go. But we never went over here. Right. Oh, that's that. Wish there was a better way to look at the map, like
Dwarves carve maps on granite. Heavier, but sturdier.
Okay, M works. Oh, here we go. Glad I went over here. I need all of this. Hey. Hey. I wish we took all of something. It, it went away from the loot page. Okay, so I picked up some fat loots. So, one of these. Mass Dispel Drunkenness. Excessive consumption of alcohol can modify any hero's characteristics. Mass Dispel Drunkenness freshens up a party's spirit instantaneously in such circumstances. However, it cannot do anything about the headache, nausea, or stomach ache. Drinking is not consequence-free, man. Does not work on magic hangovers. Take that. Okay, so well, she can wear this.
Careful with my books.
You can wear that. Give you the intelligence ring. Oh, I saw another piece of equipment here for the ogre. There you go. Not detecting anything. Ah, there we go. Did I put a pot on his head? Did I put a pot on his head? Oh, that's what this was. The dodgy pot. Interesting. I did put a pot on his head. So, like, you can actually see the...
How ironic for a thief to empty his own pockets.
You can actually see the equipment you put on him.
If it stinks,
Do I have something to jot down some quick notes?
Sort of, I guess. That's pretty cool.
Slowly pull on the latch.
Well done. That's one less trap to worry about. After successfully disarming a trap, the thief can add a bomb to the inventory. You can equip it on his belt to grant him more tactical possibilities. So they had to make the thief as obnoxious as possible to use, because otherwise you'd just be running with the thief as your party leader the entire time. We can't have that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
whoa, what the is going on now?
Welcome to the fabulous contestants of our show, The Wheel of Misfortune, hosted by our sponsor, Durandil Swords. With Durandil Swords, friend of all warlords.
Talking goblin. Impossible.
Huh. He must be half goblin.
Yeah, but what species could look at a goblin and want to have its babies?
Mix violence and alcohol and bam! Anything can happen.
Here we have our squinty-eyed ranger, our headstrong barbarian, voracious ogre, an almost but not quite wizard, a gawky elf, a chicken shit thief, and a dwarf. You know, just a dwarf. Welcome, dear contestants. Have a go at our wheel and discover your destiny. With our sponsor, Guthelm Helmets. With a Guthelm helmet, you can ransack an entire kingdom.
If there's loot to be made, we should try. We'll kill him after. Come on, I'm giving this shit a spin.
Wait. Be careful. This game could be cursed in some way.
Great! Our friendly contestants just won 5,000 gold coins, courtesy of our sponsor, Gorzine Detergent. Gorzine, to scrub gore and beans for battles and cuisine.
Epic.
Yeah!
And since we're not stingy, we'll throw in some healing for the entire party.
I do have some split ends.
It sounds too good to be true.
This won't end well. I'm sure of it.
We'll take another spin. More! More gold! Again! More!
Don't be afraid. Have a good, strong spin. You can never lose with our sponsor, Lorlean's Shampoos.
That is a good shampoo.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it can help us untangle this mess.
No, I don't want to leave. I want more gold coins.
Oh no.
Oh no, what a stroke of bad luck. You just lost all your previous winnings.
What? Did we lose everything?
That little rapscallion.
Then skin you alive. Give our money back.
Come on, don't fret. You can decide to stop playing now or go for one last spin. But I must warn you, the consequences could be dire.
It's not such a good idea to keep going. This seems to be rigged.
No, just one more. I'm going to win it. I can feel it. Gold coins. They're calling to me. Calling to me.
He's totally lost it.
Come on. No. I want to win our gold back. I can do it.
What a jerk.
Great! Our brilliant contestants win the highest prize on the Wheel of Misfortune, a formidable magic amulet, brought to you by our sponsor, Luzax Insurance.
Yippee!
A magic item. That's useful.
What, that's it? Is it made of gold at least? Can we sell it? Give it to me.
Whoa, but you'll have to earn such a coveted prize. It comes with a challenge, a fight to the death, courtesy of our sponsor, the decorative caskets factory, Necrorame.
What?
Let's run!
Oh, crap.
Well, I'm signing off, but let's hope to meet again soon. Now back to the studio with our sponsor, Easy Dungeon. With Easy Dungeon, you'll be home for luncheon.
This Suckafu game, man. This time, it's for real. This battle is going to be a tough one. Position your characters as you see fit, and prepare for battle. So we want you. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have him right here. I thought if we attack them outside of the range, we just get a penalty, but...
Hold your ground!
More. Very, very safe with this. Oh, they moved pretty far. Alright, I was hoping it wouldn't be you. 'Cause I want more than this. Darn it, you. Oops. This was the wrong character. Dang it. Ooh. Those guys have, like, muskets or something. Oh. A patrol is about to get involved. When reinforcements are coming, you'll see them appear on the border of the combat area one turn before they arrive. The red zone indicates where they'll come in. Of course, you could occupy this zone, but then they'll just position themselves right next to it. Let's see how you approach this one. Great! Great! Keep moving back. No. Yeah, I thought it was the barbarian that was moving there. I wasn't paying that much attention to who I was using. That was sad times. This is too many dudes, but we need to kill this guy so we can move
You sack of goat shit.
the archer.
And boom! Fly away!
Okay, so he can't attack us anymore. So we're going to defend. You just got poisoned. As long as you're poisoned, you'll take some damage at the beginning of every turn. Antidotes, like the ones you've just found, and some healing spells can rid you of the poison. You can also raise your physical resistance to resist poison better. Great. Oof. Okay. That's what I wanted to do.
Toga, swala, bourgeoisa!
Right, then run away. This thief is like never going to be able to do anything. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Kind of want to use this Ricochet ability.
Yuck! You mean goblins!
But, look at all the scariness. I think we'll just go after this guy. I was like, he didn't do anything, but, he's defending.
That hurt.
Oh, he just killed his friend. This enemy has a red shoulder plate in Elite. Elites tend to be stronger or slightly less dumb than the others. In game, an enemy dangerousness is symbolized by skulls that appear in their description. Wonderful. Let's say, can I just attack him from right here? Alright, it's taking a little bit longer for them to show up. So we will take an attack of opportunity. But I think we're going to take it. Fortunately, the thief is in the way. Nice.
I hate orcs. They're even uglier than dwarves.
Okay, we'll take that attack of opportunity. Nice.
Oh no!
Okay. Oh. I'm not killing you. Here. Okay. Once again, this thief is still never gonna do anything.
One goblin, fine. 100 goblins, trouble.
Just no good spot to put him. Guessing he's out of range, yep. Oh, they got more range than I thought they did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go handle him. So how's the game? This game is pretty nice. I like this game a lot. It's very goofy, but it is exactly my kind of game. It's like a tactical game. It's beautiful. Ooh, barbarian is scary. Big damage. Okay. Oh. We're gonna have to start attacking here. That way they don't just get free movement.
See? I don't need you guys.
Except for maybe you. You're kind of just getting destroyed. Oh, wow. You hit pretty hard. Give this a shot. Unfortunate. Okay. Dang it, we need one more turn for that.
Do you know the joke about the drunk orc?
Legger. Come on. Alright, you can actually do something. And we're gonna do it. Okay. Disappoint me forever. Why don't you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oof. Homeboy's in trouble. He is in trouble.
Orcs are dangerous. We need a good strategy.
Can I just attack him from here? Nope. Get rid of these little old goblin dudes. Alright, hold the line.
Just as I intended. Faked you.
Come on, don't die. Dang it. He's gone. See if we can knock this guy down.
And boom! Fly away!
Alright, beautiful. Heal you. Yeah, he's not dead. He was just only mostly dead. It's so dangerous just to move them up like that. I think we might be able to do this, though, which would be really nice.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
There we go. There we go.
And strike!
All right, thank you for moving up. The wizardess is going to have good times with that. Okay, well, can't always have nice things. Oh, that's cool. You can actually wrap it around corners. Might not even need the wizardess at this point.
Take that!
We're coming for you. Kill him dead.
Yes, watch.
Guessing this is out of range. We'll do that.
Here I am.
Alright, murder. Or
Both
not.
suck.
Managed to squeak by with this, Oof. This party. Glad the ranger has a bow. Allows me to do more shenanigans. Although I should have probably put him on the front lines a little bit sooner. Get him.
Good job.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Level up. All these fat loots.
I'd rather have a nice gallon of ale.
It's like the ranger has gained enough experience to level up. Click next when you're ready.
Ha! We got him good.
Easy.
He's gone, and so is his wheel.
Pernicious parsley pies. The only thing left of him is that amulet. It has the same symbol as that weird magic seal.
Who gives a shit? It's made of gold. It's mine.
Wait, magic items can be very dangerous.
Who gives a shit? Whoa, I don't feel so good. Help me! No!
Hey, dwarf! Get back here or you'll make the elf happy!
Good riddance.
We've got to get that moron back and continue on our quest.
Now access the character sheet and skill tree menu. On the left, you'll find the character sheet. Here, you can find your attributes and raise them when you gain a level. This is also where you can check your experience meter. The statistics you can raise are your main attributes: dexterity, influences, your hit chance and movement. Strength influences your damage. Constitution influences your hit points. Intelligence influences how powerful your spells are. Courage influences your initiative and magic resistance. Finally, charisma determines how much support you can get. Your secondary attributes are directly influenced by your main attributes. You can see the changes in green when you raise a main stat or a main attribute. Secondary attributes include impact, a damage bonus linked to your strength, hit chance and critical chance, endurance and astral energy, protection, dodging, parrying, physical and magical resistance, max support value, and movement. On the right is your skill tree. Each character has one. It is divided between active skills and passive skills. Skills are divided in numbered rows from I to V, or 1 to 5. This means you must choose row 1 skills to unlock row 2, and so on. Mouse over a skill to get more details. Here you'll find a description of your skills. This will display the area of effect, cooldown period, endurance cost, and effects of a skill. Don't forget to read the description, as it may convey some important information. A naive, hopeful strike that does 100% more damage on full health targets. Now allocate your attributes, or attribute points. Choose your skills and confirm the leveling process by pressing confirm changes for the whole party. No changes will be saved until you press that button. Okay. So I forgot what dexterity does. Let's see. Okay. I wish if you like moused over it, it would, do something. I only get 2 points. Oof. Oh. Wait, do we get 2 points? Yeah, we only get 2 points. Oof. Alrighty, so we can heal. There's some passive skills too. The ranger can now wear heavy leather armors. Oh, drop those frames. I'm going to upload everything anyway, so there's that. Ranger is next to the thief. He gains 10% critical chances. If the ranger is next to the elf, he gains +4 courage. I like having
way more useful than stuffing chairs.
Another heal. It looks like I can select both, which is pretty cool. Very, very cool. And no one else is level 2. Vicious treasure chest.
Hello, noble adventurers. Would you be interested in some magication?
Hi, are you a wizard?
Oh, goodness me. I'd never. I'm a far magician. Pirin, Tobias Pirin, at your service.
Far magician? What is that exactly?
I create magical medications called magications. I'm specialized in magic pharmacopoeia, called far magic.
Fine, but what's it for? Does it actually work, or is it bullshit?
For example, I have amazing preparations for people who quit drinking or to get rid of hangovers. Adventurers tend to like those.
This is a rather unlikely place for a shop, isn't it?
Well, it's cheap. I got this spot for peanuts. I'm currently just settling in. Come back later. I'll show you some interesting magications at very affordable rates.
Huh. I thought that no one had ever entered this dungeon before.
Oh, quite the contrary. It's very popular. Who told you such things?
Our sponsor. Some hooded guy we met at Twisted Veil.
Yes, typical hiring procedure for a party of beginners.
Say, by any chance have you seen a dwarf? He's sort of dwarf-like.
Why are we looking for him? We're doing fine without him.
No, I didn't see him. But if he's small, he could be sneaking by right under our noses.
We're also looking for the third statuette of Gradual Fulcrum.
No, the statuette of Gladradulfa.
I thought it was the baguette of Rapadulfra.
No, that's not it. It's... Oh, wait, our sponsor wrote it down on a piece of paper. The 12th statuette of Gladulfra.
Never heard of it, sorry. But you should ask around at the inn. Maybe someone will know about it.
Yeah, right. An inn. In a dungeon?
Come, an inn. Do they have ale?
Some areas are open to the public. Take the stairs. You'll see for yourself.
This is all a bit unnerving.
Our victorious party travels forth in its quest for the statuette and their vertically challenged companion, who disappeared after taking hold of a mysterious amulet.
You got the basics now. You're free to explore the dungeon on your own. You can find those tips and many others in the game's tip and encyclopedia. Great. My loot. Oh. I can't talk to him or buy from him. Nope. I didn't want to learn about your pharmacology anyways. Alrighty. Bring the sleeve. What are you doing, Rob? Well, smash it.
Knock harder. Knock harder!
Guess it's too strong for him or something. I don't know. Before I go there...
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to go back to the entry hall. Maybe, you know, that... whatchamacallit unleashed the seal upon which righteousness prevails. Evil intent. No. That is not the case. Let's go up to an inn in a dungeon. Not suspicious at all. Look at all those suspicious people. Chicken or the rooster.
Second chapter. A beer, 2 curses, 3 companions. After a pretty erratic start in the dungeon of Naheulbeuk, our adventurers end up in a rather strange bar, with a thirst for fresh glory and honorable ale. Or is it the other way around?
Yep, it's an actual tavern. Open to the public. Crazy.
This dungeon is so weird.
We should ask around. Maybe someone's seen the dwarf.
Remind me why we would want to look for him?
Because in our party, no one gets left behind.
Hi.
Hello?
Looking for a dwarf?
Maybe.
Nope.
So which one do I listen to? The scruffy half-pint or the dimwit in flip-flops here?
Indeed, we have a dwarf companion. He's gone missing.
I've been hired to find a dwarf. Maybe it's the same guy.
I'd be surprised. We just got here. Never mind that. Who hired you? The dungeon master?
As if. It was the co-op running this dungeon. There's an evil dwarf stealing stuff, mostly gold and ale. They want him dead.
A co-op. Ugh, this just keeps getting weirder. And what's this about an evil dwarf? Ours isn't evil.
Let's forget this weirdo and a rant about dwarves.
Spin your head, salad brains. I like a breeze. Now shut up, everybody. You all help me take him down and we'll split the loot.
It's tempting, but we're really, busy.
Yeah, just admit you're chicken. Forgot your book bravery and your other pair of pants?
I remembered everything. We even have a lighter.
In any case, this could be interesting. Might be linked to our dwarf.
Why do you say our dwarf? He's not mine.
I'm not sure we can trust her.
This one seems to be a paladin of Judge Judy. Those guys only serve justice, thus they cannot lie.
Okay, enough yapping, dumbasses. We'll set up an ambush in the basin room. It's in the west wing. Now move it!
Hey, I'm the one who says that stuff. I'm the leader and... Ah, shit.
What's this about a leader?
Judd Judy. Oh, that's hilarious.
Hello, what's your order?
Isn't this tavern kind of weird?
Naheulbeuk's Inn is renowned throughout the land of Fang. Our specialty is beer and bear stew.
Calm. Akala yum yum gurglies.
Naheulbeuk. Oh, you can talk to anybody. Oh, but they're not voice acted. No colors anymore. I want them to turn... Okay. I am a paladin.
Hey you, where do you think you're going looking like a bunch of bums?
That's not very nice. Open the sucker food door, sucker. Just looking for fat loots. Shelf is missing some books. A small plaque above it reads Orgish Cuisine. We're missing some books from this collection. Huh. Take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. There's the Orcish cuisine.
How ironic for a thief to empty his own pockets.
Let's see. I guess these are exactly the same.
What?
Oh wow, you're level 3. That's crazy. Oh, I can't choose any like skills or anything like that. That's fine, I guess. Oh, the real reason I actually went in here is because on this. Nowadays, pizza has found its spots in every culture. I guess its spots in every culture of the land of Fang, with small adjustments. Whilst ogres still make their pizzas in the original way, using a broad spectrum of ingredients and creatures, one could also find varieties such as the goblin pizza, the whole pig pizza, beer pizza, or the trash pizza of the bigger cities. So this says 3 of 3. I don't think I've seen a 2 of 3. Oh, that's ogrish. Was that ogrish that I read? I don't know. Those fat loots. See anything? We're guarding so much, we don't even know what we're guarding. From whom exactly? Still, we keep something. Oh, it would be nice if you could press shift again to swap back to another person. You know, gotta be paranoid here. You never know what you're gonna see. Yes, suspicious.
Hi, we're looking for a statuette.
Why? Do you intend to steal from this place?
No, that's not. We'd like a souvenir from the dungeon.
Oh, right, a souvenir. That's right, we do have a gift shop now. Ask the shopkeeper about it. Move along now, nothing to see here.
Look at this place. Small plaque reads the barbarian. I guess maybe you get something like really nice from these if you collect all the books or something.
Looks like we've stumbled onto some kind of administrative center.
Hello, are you here for your accounting balance?
No, we are not.
If you exert a commercial activity in the dungeon of Naheulbeuk, it must be notified to the co-op.
What's this about a co-op? I was expecting there would be a dungeon master of some kind.
There isn't. In lieu of your typical autocratic, unfounded system based on nepotism, we have a co-op self-managed by the dungeon's employees. Thus, executive decisions are made according to rules ratified by all employees on a 2/3 majority basis.
Sounds very specific.
And all activities are notified to the central administration to undergo a performance investigation and an accounting audit.
He's a warlock. His mouth is spouting cursed gibberish.
I think we'll let you get back to work.
I'm very busy. To serve is to be in servitude, you know.
What if I cut your feet off to make earrings? Got time for that?
No need, my lord. I'm all ears.
Good. We're looking for one of Gladifura's statuettes. Ever heard about those?
Can't say it rings a bell. No, I'm not really into statuettes. Useless trinkets collecting dust on the shelves. There used to be a lot of those on the second floor, but thankfully it's off limits now.
Really? Why is that?
No one knows. At any rate, statuettes are a servant's sworn enemy. Break one, and the MPCC will have you whipped.
The what?
Minions Punishment Cooperative Committee, the authority on all punishments dealt in the dungeon's co-op. Which reminds me, I really gotta go. Sorry.
Crumb, I should chop his feet off anyway.
Do it.
It's this way.
No more dwarves here than there are pretzel sticks.
Wow! Does that mean there are pretzel trees?
We'll bait him out. We just need to set some gold or ale on this thing.
Or I can go this way.
Knock harder! Knock harder!
Still struggling to understand those. Can't go that way.
I feel like we're going in circles.
Nonsense. I'm just not ready to put whatchamacallit on there.
Hey, bugger off! We're busy!
We? Who's we?
Me and my astral double. I'm trying out fresh combat techniques.
What strange weapons?
So good.
Not surprising for an arms room.
What kind of techniques?
Astral double perfect parries. I can dodge every attack thanks to my ethereal double's perception.
So, you're skilled in wizardry then?
I'm well above all that. What I'm doing is called innovative sensory disruption.
So you wave your arms around and act all high and mighty?
Nothing can touch me, even high-level attacks. Try me, and behold...
Roll.
Haha, nice work, bud. You got him good.
And how?
You bought him. Oh, a band of charismatic leadership. Now that's a fat loot. There's shenanigans going on here. Where did I find statues like that? Whatever that noise was a little scary. Alright, there's a barbarian book. Thank you very much. Alright, well I guess we're not going to figure out that puzzle right now. I could do all of the permutations and things like that to figure it out. But that's a lot of work.
It's scandalous. It's been 2 months since my last wage.
Sorry, your residency forms are missing some information for payment.
But I live here, gods dang it.
Doesn't matter. I must fill out a rectification request. Do you have your payslip for last month?
I don't, on account of not getting paid.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do without your latest payslip.
Oof. Life is hard.
Good. Now we wait. Ready up your weapons and spells.
I got the axe that strikes back. Durandil. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, finders keepers.
Akala tuk-tuk, buddy. Huh. Righto, buddy. He looks exactly like his evil twin.
Hey, you bastards! You abandoned me here. Left me to die like a fly in yakak strung.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. Looks like he's dead. Maybe it's the amulet.
A trick worthy of a coward.
Deception is the better part of valor.
Payback time. I'll rip your guts out with an oyster fork.
Enough talk! Take him out!
Do you think it'd be that easy? Ha ha! Vengeance!
Seriously? 7 of these dwarves now? And they all stink!
Anyone calls me Snow White, they get a smack in the head.
Alrighty then. I'd like to get over here. Kind of funnel them in. I think that would be pretty nice. Let's see. Guess this is a little problematic. The ignores protection of the target. Hammer of Justice. Or you can just do that. Alright. I forgot you can't move through characters. The oofening intensifies. Take that. Oh, they're gonna be jerks. Look at all them with the crossbows.
Take that!
That's right. Come after me. The delay. Sure, we'll go this way.
Hey, who do you think you are?
Forgot about that guy. Delay. Delay. The delay. All right. You move in now. Ouch. That's what I say. There's no way he's going to be able to attack me from over there. Oh, collateral damage. Let's buff our...
Go for the eyes!
Oh, I can't attack off that. Take the attack of opportunity, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh, he didn't attack me. Alright, get in there and stay safe. Yeah, we're totally cheesing this fight. Absolutely. Y'all gotta come to me. I really don't want to use this like this, but
Toga, swala, bodwaza!
you do what you gotta do. Oh, he delayed? What a jerk. Oh, I thought he was going to attack her right there. I was like, oh boy, here we go. Oh. A lot of HP on that guy. What he wants to play? Here we go. He's been missing a lot with that stuff. Back up a little bit. Oh my gosh, that is going to trigger an attack of opportunity. What is this? Okay, he didn't take it though. Not gonna hit people. You guys are just not gonna leave your spots, are you? Nope. I'm gonna have to chase them down. Ah, look who's deciding to show up. Okay. Let's try knocking you down. Looks like it didn't work. Oof, this barbarian is crazy. Crazy strong.
Good deal, Walla!
Ow. This is dangerous. Let's do it. Okay. Wasn't as bad as it looked. Yeah, those guys are being obnoxious, but by them being obnoxious, it allows me to kill all these other guys. So in many ways, it's kind of worth. 6%, no problem. Okay, 12 HP. Nicely done. Alright, we only got one guy left, so we are gonna move out. Oh my goodness. You just can't hit anything for anything. Make sure he's dead. I don't know about all that. Oof, 12 damage. Gonna move over here that way. If he tries to move, we'll get an attack of opportunity. Same thing for you. Same thing for you. This guy is like very, very dead, so focus on this other guy. %. 5% collateral damage, that is. Oh, you just kicked her. Come with one of these.
How?
She just dealt 10 damage to herself. Okay. Just paladin things, I guess?
In your face.
In your face.
Toga, swala, bodwaza!
Ooh, that was a crit too.
I evoke and you choke.
Go level up.
Well, drank it. What's it do?
Got a crossbow.
Well, congrats, morons. Justice has been dealt. Didn't think you could pull your weight. Thought I'd just be using you as meat shields.
Hey, that's mean. We could have been hurt.
What a mess! What the hell is going on? It's like going through a troll's latrine. I've been through the ringer.
Ah, we must have lifted the curse by destroying those abominations. Huh, that'll teach you not to pick up amulets.
See? I wasn't bullshitting you.
I must say, I misjudged you. Well, then maybe you'd like to team up. We're looking for a cursed statuette.
Not right now. Gotta collect the bounty. I'll find you as soon as I have the gold. We'll talk about your statuette then. In the meantime, go to the VIP room at the inn. Always full of wizards and moneybags.
Wizards, huh? Do you think they could give us some intel?
Never know if you don't ask, right? Worst case, they don't talk, you table stomp their faces in. Well, see you later with the loot, dorks.
Hope she doesn't forget me. Us.
I think she'll keep her word. Paladins can't go around breaking oaths, especially when they serve justice.
What an awful life! How do they ever manage to stay true to their word?
Yeah? Care to elaborate on that one?
Later, maybe. Pinky swear. Look, the amulet is still on the ground.
Let's go to this VIP room.
Maybe there'll be poets and musicians.
And some decent ale.
We can plunder.
We'll see about that, but try not to be so dense. Everyone ready? Let's go forth! Ooh, I like that.
Oh, and that's it. All right. I was wondering, I was like, man, how long is this demo gonna be? All right. If it wasn't already obvious, I like this game a lot. It's just perfect for me. Like, it invokes the Dungeons and Dragons kind of feel. It has kind of like this tactical gameplay going. It has some witty humor to it. I like it a lot. Gonna say seems like you were at it for a while. I think I was. It was quite a long time for this game to get through it. Let me see what Steam says. Yeah, about 2 hours or so. So, but the game was nice. Pretty nice. Definitely keeping my eye out on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this. And what's the next game?